Okay, guys, hope you're doing really well today. I just finished the other readings. So they're all out there. I've done a Leo, a Sag. I've not done an Aries, actually. I should probably try and get one of those done. If I don't get it done tonight, I'll definitely get it done tomorrow. I wanted to look at love because I haven't really looked at love specifically. I think we'll do that actually. Why don't we try to look at that? I can see that the 7-7 portal has created like a lot of movement here that's super positive. It looks like a lot of release in energy. So I do want to look at that. I'm going to look at someone's feelings. So let's just talk about whoever it is that you're dealing with. We'll look at like their headspace, their heart, maybe you know, where they're at spiritually. We'll just see what comes out in the cards, okay? All right, so this will be a general collective reading as always, guys. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm sorry about my gaudy lantern tonight, but I had to remove my other one until I can replace the wick in it, so I'll get that done. Actually, I tried to do it earlier. I'm just not that composed in doing it, so we'll get it done tomorrow, hopefully. All right, guys. All right, so Spirit, let's just look at emotions of the person. Show me the person that the collective's dealing with in love. Who is on their mind, their thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, anything like that. We have mystery. You probably already feel that. Mystery, okay. What else? Centering. Very nice. Relationship. What? Okay. Growth. Wow, these are some really good cards. Love, Aphrodite. Oh, what is happening here? Let's look. Awakening. That is probably what's happening here. Energy, Shakti. Somebody could be having a Kundalini awakening as well. Definitely raising their energy. They could also be just aligning their energy here. It could be with you as well. We have order. I see power here on the bottom. The sensuality, yeah. Interesting here. You know, I see Kali here with fear, and I don't know why that's kind of what I was feeling coming into this reading. I think this has kind of been their state of being, right? I definitely see a person here. I do feel that. I feel like there is fear, but maybe for the wrong reasons. Maybe perhaps this fear is because they're changing so much as well. Obviously, we see awakening here. We see growth here as well. And this seems pretty momentous. That's what I want to say. And maybe even monumental to someone. Okay, so there's been a lot of shifts. There's been a lot of changes is what I'm feeling like in you. I see wisdom on the bottom as well. So, and also in this particular situation, you know what I want to say, since you guys have been together, I feel like there's been a lot of shifts, a lot of changes in both of your lives. That's what I want to say here. So I don't think this is something that's very current. This could be somebody who is observing you from afar here. I do feel like this person feels like you have some kind of power over them. I think they find you quite sexy, quite sensual, maybe in the way that you are, the way that you, I don't know how they're seeing you. Maybe they're just remembering things as well, or remembering you. Could be conversations you had. It could certainly be times that you've actually shared together. I almost feel like we have someone here, so this may be a little bit more of a divine connection as well, because we do have someone here that sees you quite mysterious. But they also may feel like there is mystery almost that surrounds all of this, right? this whole connection and kind of what's happened. In essence, what I'm feeling is almost like something has been purposely kept from them. It's kind of like this awakening to that fact of, wait, why am I just seeing this, or why am I just realizing this? Again, it could be scaring them a little bit. It's interesting when I say Kali, I don't really think about fear, but what it is, actually it is. They're probably feeling fear because Kali does destroy anything, right? They destroy. Kali destroys anything that no longer serves a purpose within our life. So Kali could be tearing things down around this particular person, um, so that they can see very clearly here as well. Okay, it's creating some kind of shift in their psyche, in their life, in their emotional state, because obviously when we see clearly, things will shift right within us. We can no longer deny our feelings, we can no longer deny who we are and what is actually real in our own life here. Wow, this person holds you in very, very high regard. They see you as someone here that is quite centered, I feel like, in your own life. You can kind of be, maybe they look at you as well and as a balancing force as well in their life. They definitely think, I think, a lot of a relationship with you, having a relationship with you. There could be, yeah, they could definitely be daydreaming as well about what that might look like, what it would be like, what that would actually consist of, how, how we can actually make this work or come together. There is something here about, would you even accept this person here? You yourself have been through quite a bit of growth, and I feel someone knows that, they're privy to it. They have actually witnessed that in some way, some shape or form here is what I'm getting here. I don't know if you have also been through some kind of awakening. Yeah, you have. Okay, so you've been through some kind of awakening too. You're very strong in your presence. Like your energy is coming through very strong. I think you have a lot of peaceful energy about you, a lot of love in your heart, and this person has a lot of love for you. I don't know why I'm giggling with this. I think it's because it's almost like it was a mystery to them. Maybe they didn't understand the depth of how they actually felt for you. I think they have known that you've had some kind of power over them or felt that way, but now it's almost like they feel like it's too much to, it may be too much for them, to be quite honest with you. I do think this person is trying to get some kind of order, it appears, in their own life, and it could be coming again after Kali came in and really just kind of shook everything up, tore down the old. You could have honestly had them, when you tear down the old, things shift and they change in our 3D reality, right? So this person may be trying to gather, right, a lot of things again. They could be finding a new job, or they could be going through a divorce, or I mean, there could be an array of things that they're actually going through right now in the wake of what has taken place here. I do think that the world has shifted. I can certainly see that their life is changing. The way that they view things is definitely changing. It is caused, yeah, it's definitely caused by this awakening that's actually taken place with them. I definitely feel like this person is watching you, without a doubt. I do. I feel like this person is watching you in quite a bit here, or trying to watch you in some way, keep up with you. Maybe they're going back through. There's some way I feel like they are trying to stay connected with you. It's interesting because this person too, because this is very spiritual in nature. I don't know if they're also study. So if you're a very spiritual person, or maybe this is just them, I think that they're even looking at things like the chakras and how to get more balanced, maybe even meditation. Okay, I'm being clear. I'm being corrected here. I don't feel like maybe they're to the point of maybe doing meditation. I do think it's almost like I need to know more. I need to know more so that I can know how this, you know what, this is beautiful. I mean, I feel like they're trying to fit into your world in some way. So they're trying to go through some kind of growth so that they can actually, maybe they feel like they need to be more of a match for you in some way. So you might have a little bit of a student on your hands as well here, someone who is trying to learn, potentially from you, but also to learn how to be a better partner for you. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. What else, Spirit, for the collective, please? Look at this. Finding love. You have two seahorses here. I want to say this came out during Leo's reading. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, but seahorses mate for life. Okay, this is why they're working so hard here, is what I feel, to try to learn more, to kind of get, even if it's not on the same page. I definitely think that they want to be close to that. They want to, I feel like it's more like I need to speak your language a little bit more, because I'm so drawn to you and you have some kind of power, I feel like, over me in a sense, right? And it's love. I mean, love is the most powerful emotion, right? So somebody here could be definitely seeing you, and honestly, you could be seeing them too. I'm not looking at you tonight. I'm actually looking at your person. Someone could feel like they have met their match, okay, in a sense. Someone who they could want to be with forever here with this finding love. This is definitely a match. And again, I'm going to go back to the seahorses and how they literally mate for life. Maybe this person wants to mate for life. Let's keep going. Yeah, divine guidance, and that's something else. I feel like maybe they are trying to tune into their divine guidance, or maybe trying to receive divine guidance, looking for answers, as I stated before, on how to maybe not only better themselves, better their predicament or their circumstances here, but to get more in alignment, I feel like, with you. It may require some kind of balance and emotions. Now, this is interesting that this came out, because I'm going to go back to the power. You have some kind of power over this person. Honestly, I feel like they're I don't want to say cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They are really swimming kind of in this love emotion. There's a lot of sexual energy in this as well. So like I said, that could also be something that they also think about, but that's definitely not it. They're not thinking about that and thinking about mating for life, right? There is definitely a lot of love here, which we also saw here with Aphrodite. Yeah, so they're trying to get that balanced out as well. I do feel like this person is facing something else in their life at this particular time, and I think it has to do with the changes that has actually happened here. Okay, whatever this has been, whatever's being torn down around them is for a purpose, quite obviously. Okay, it's just part of this transition that they need to make. They could have been living a pretty superficial life, or maybe they were living a life where they weren't really stopping to smell the roses, or to, I hate to say, get a clue, or to live basically a conscious life. You get it, right? And so anything that was a distraction to them, or maybe things they were holding on to that no longer served them. It could have been people, places, things, what have you. I feel like it's obviously being taken away, or it's being, maybe they're questioning that as well. But no, I think Kyla came in and really tore some stuff down for this particular person. So maybe it is a job. Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it is certain friends or toxicities, they could have been around, something along those lines here. Something has been very, very eye-opening to them, and it's allowed them, I feel like, to center a bit more and to become very clear about what it is that they want. Interesting. I want you to look at that. This card is about banishing a curse. Maybe this person had some kind of illusions over them, or felt like they had some kind of illusions over them in the past. I just saw this come up in the Divine Masculine's energy. It's the first time today, I think, that I've felt, I'd have to go back, I've done several readings today, there was some kind of energy, which is odd because we really usually see it all the time. But this is the first time I think I really felt like there was strong energy work that was clearly being done on the Divine Masculine. So if that's who you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. It could be anything. But it could certainly be that as well. That could have been part of it as well. That could have kept them in some lower energy, some toxic energy around the wrong people, staying in stuff that did not serve them anymore. And again, that could have been part of this destruction. Okay. Now, the fear is, I feel like at this point, almost like, first of all, it's wow, what is all this? It's like I'm starting over. And that is the shocking effect that can handle from, or that can happen, right? As the result of an awakening and seeing things really clearly, because you're like, what is all this? You kind of feel lied to. Right. And so if they were also being kept in some kind of illusion or something holding them down, that could clearly be a part of that as well. This person has changed residence maybe since you have seen them last, or maybe that is something that actually they're doing right now, is kind of what I feel with this situation. Let's get some cards on it. All right, let me see who your person is here, collective. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this person coming in for the collective? Thoughts, feelings. This, wow. Okay, this is really intense is what I'm feeling. The love that is being felt right now is intense. It might be really shaking them up because their life has been shaken up as well, okay? So it's kind of like, how do I get to that when I'm dealing with all of this? All right, Spirit, what do you have for this? Definitely wish fulfillment. They definitely see you as wish fulfillment here. They want to work on this situation, put in the time, put in the effort to make something work here. But maybe they don't feel strong enough right now in this particular moment. Again, I'm going to go back to this. It's definitely due to how there's been a bit of an uproar in their surroundings due to some kind of changes. Look, you can't make it up. That's happening here. We have the Tower card as well. So if this person is generally very secure within themselves, very confident, maybe they're not feeling that right now due to what is actually happening here, okay, with this Tower energy. Oh, wow. Yeah. So they don't feel with this Judgment right here. I think maybe they're a little bit concerned at this moment about a reconciliation or some kind of regeneration in this particular energy with the two of you perhaps together, because of where they're at, because of how everything else is kind of shifting and falling apart here. They definitely see you as, you could be in this Empress energy, so you could be very abundant in your life. You could be a great manifester. They definitely want to burst something new. It looks like into being here. This is definitely their desire, but they feel like they have to kind of come out of this energy a little bit more is what I'm feeling here. Okay. So we have the Moon in reverse. So I do feel like something is going to be illuminated, or maybe somebody is finally going to be clear, feel completely free of any illusions that they may have been in the past. Yeah, you can't make it up. Yeah. Due to some kind of transformation that they've been through. And I feel like they're going to be ready to make some kind of choice here. Okay. Okay. Let's clarify that. Ace of Cups in reverse. That doesn't seem like a choice. Oh, are they in a relationship? I don't know if this person maybe... Because the Ace of Cups in reverse here, this is definitely someone who's not offering their cups somewhere. So if they had another relationship elsewhere, maybe that is the choice. Maybe their choice is to pull away from someone else that potentially they were seeing or that has been around them. Maybe it's the cursed person. Okay, so that they can actually move forward with this will. Okay, so they're not going to offer their cup to someone else. This is a choice that they're making. They're actually ending another situation here because they're finally illusion free. They're seeing things quite clearly here. They want to move towards whatever their wish fulfillment is. Okay, which could very well be whoever is sitting in this kind of Empress energy here. So it appears to me that this person is going to not be offering their cup to somebody, or maybe even taking it back. I don't know. Maybe there was a choice. There is a 2 here, so there could have definitely been a choice between 2 here. Okay, but it looks to me like in this will energy, they want to move something forward here. They want to go with something or towards something that they feel there's good fortune all around this. You know, there's definitely, it appears to me that there could, obviously I can see that there's love here. Okay, so I think that they want to move towards someone that they feel like they can actually grow with. Okay, well, Spirit. Okay, I have a King of Wands energy here. I don't know if you're dealing with a King of Wands or if maybe you're the King of Wands here. Wow, look at this. Yeah. So, or if they're pulling back, God forbid, from this King of Wands. I know this King of Wands is upright. I feel like this is somebody taking the lead. That's what I get. And maybe they're coming in fully expecting to have some kind of competition, right? Maybe they are. I mean, if they find you this attractive, if they feel you're this great, then you must have other people around you as well. Maybe this is something, um, or maybe they also know that they're coming in amidst making these changes, understanding that there's going to be some conflict that is around this situation as well. What are the obstacles, Spirit? I feel like they feel there might be competition here for your heart. Yeah, I feel like they feel that way. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Okay. I asked what the obstacles are. The obstacles is you have another person here. There's definitely magic here. Again, that's the banish the curse. I suppose here you have someone here that's fighting against some kind of ending. Maybe they don't want to have some kind of ending happen here. Maybe they don't want this person to choose another direction here or march towards a different direction here. They could be doing with this magician energy here. Maybe they're trying to manifest somebody back. What? Give me more on the obstacles, please. Yeah, definitely. Whoever it is, this person definitely feels like they, well, first of all, they feel very wounded here is what I feel. They also feel quite guarded and like they've had a lot thrown at them here. I don't know if there is a child that is involved here. Could be a water sign child. Okay, maybe they feel like maybe they do have some kind of children or something like that that's involved here. Maybe they're also feeling like they're the wounded warrior here because they've been fighting with this person maybe to keep somebody here. This is kind of sad, actually. You know, keep this person here, keep them. Well, I mean, I don't know what the curse is here, but they've been trying to keep them in this particular situation here. However, they've been doing it here. All right. They don't want this person, definitely, you know, the challenges. I feel like they're doing this kind of stuff because they don't want this person. They're still going to be fighting, is what I feel. They don't want somebody here to move forward with, maybe they don't want somebody to give someone else an apology. So maybe somebody owes you an apology too. Maybe this person does. All right. They don't want them talking to someone else or giving them their love or something like that. And certainly not having a passionate new start here with this Ace of Wands energy. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. No. And so I think that perhaps they've done things here to try to overburden this person as much as possible to keep them kind of caught up. This is the 10 of Wands. Now, behind every 10, of course, we must start over. We're in that one energy, but let's just look at this 10 for a moment here. Hang on one second. Okay, I wanted to look at the body of this person because for some reason I glanced at it and thought two people were really kind of wrapped around each other. But this is one person here. I think they've tried to keep, this is what I think. I don't know if they've thrown a lot of obstacles at this person or tried to put it in their way or to make things very difficult for some kind of new start that they were trying to have. That was definitely an obstacle. Several obstacles is what it looks like to me. So what does this entail? This could have been about a child, you know, stay in here for the child, or I'm going to make it impossible to see your child, or it could have certainly been something as well about, you know, I guess it could have been legalities as well, money. I don't know. It's something like that. Even turning people against them. I don't know if this person knows you, but I don't know why I'm getting that very heavily. It could also be talking about you or trying to create some kind of diversion or even illusions as it relates to you. I obviously, you know my feelings on that. I personally would not care about something like that, but I think they're doing what they feel they need to do, okay, to keep their person maybe loyal and perhaps even in a situation. I will tell you this. I think that whoever this is that your person seems to be ending things with, man, well, first of all, they're not healthy, and I don't know that they're a healthy person anyway, because I do feel a great deal of almost rage is what I feel, to be fair. They want to win. I feel like they may be trying to win here at any cost, but they do know how this person feels for you, or they feel like they do know here. They're just trying to control that. Wow, look at that. As I say it, I have the Five of Swords in the bottom. I'm telling you, didn't I say rage? I said this person may have rage. They may be doing things to throw anything at them that they can to traumatize them, maybe to hurt them in some way, shape, or form here. All right, let's get some of these cards so I can see what is coming up for you guys. Actually, let's get some that are more, I think I'm going to get some more love related today, since we are doing a love reading. Let's do the yin yang. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about this particular connection here, please? For the collective in love. Yeah, you got somebody heavily in their emotions, definitely over you. Incidentally, I think they have someone heavily in their emotions over them. Wow. Okay. And by the way, I don't really know this situation per se. I mean, if there was black magic being done, then I probably am not going to care about the person being left. But if that's not the case and they're just trying to hold on to what they feel is their family or someone that they love, I still don't think that's right. But if it's not through black magic, then, I mean, you know, who knows? Why are they enraged? I don't really know what took place here. So, all right. So, Spirit, what else can you tell me about this situation? Yeah, well, definitely external parties here. Yeah, so, you know, and this could be an external party that they were giving their time, their attention, their affections to, something like that. But you see, ultimately, they didn't get offered the cup. Maybe that is why they're enraged in some way. Maybe they felt like they thought this person was devoted to them or would be devoted to them, you know, would give them some kind of offer. Or maybe even, honestly, this is an offer of love, right? And it just didn't come. Wow, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, so they're feeling very vulnerable at this time, you know, very guarded as well. I just feel like, yeah, look at this. I feel like they're feeling very guarded as well. This is definitely I'm just going to say the third party energy so that we can keep up here. I guess you could be the third party too. I don't really know. Just kind of take it as it resonates here. But I mean, obviously this reading is about you and how they feel about you. So whoever this other energy is feeling very vulnerable. That could also be what the lashing out is about, because they're just extremely hurt. Okay, so they're feeling very guarded and maybe even vulnerable about this. I do think your person could be here isolating quite a bit and also in their thoughts here. Now they could also be feeling vulnerable too, right? Because they've just went through a lot of stuff around them, all right? And they could be trying to recover from that, but they can't stop thinking about you. I mean, they're really deep in their thoughts here and their memories, feeling very nostalgic here when it comes to you here. There's that fear again. Okay, but maybe their thoughts are limiting them in some way, shape, or form here. Their fears are limiting them as well. Remember, they had to banish a curse. And when you look at this, somebody definitely created some kind of supernatural obstacle, if you will, to probably stop this person, to make them feel limited or stuck. But look at this. You can see the hand kind of coming through. Something could also be interfering with this person's sleep. Trying to impact the way they think, also their security, to make them think perhaps that, if you leave, this is what's going to happen, or happen, sorry. Something along those lines. But I definitely think there's some kind of fear that is happening, and I think that it has kept this person, it could have kept them limited for a long time prior to whatever this awakening is that they're currently going through here. So you and this person definitely have some kind of distance here, physical or emotional, or it could definitely be both. Okay, there's some kind of time out between the two of you, but I think that's going to end soon, because somebody wants to either travel to you and communicate, or simply send some kind of messages here. This card is all about communication. This is over water. That could very well be an ocean. It looks like an ocean. Okay, so maybe they're coming in over an ocean, flying over an ocean in some way. Okay, this is a message in a bottle as well. Okay, obviously this is super old school, so they're not going to do a message in a bottle. I'm going to tell you that, but maybe you get some kind of handwritten note or something like that to explain some things here, because, they're longing, I feel like, for this situation, okay, to come back together or to be repaired in some way. Maybe they're tired of this separation, all right, this distance between the two of you here. Look at this. They're finally releasing or surrendering to this. Maybe they're going through some purifying and some purging of their own. Actually, we saw that. That's what Kali is all about, right? They are purging these things in their life that they no longer leave here, no longer need here. And part of that is going to be perhaps their beliefs, okay? Whatever facade, whatever mask that they were wearing before that was disingenuous, it could very well be that as well. Oh, yeah, look, yeah, because they want to have some kind of celebration with you. Now, they could definitely be coming in with some kind of gift as well, and they could very well be wanting some kind of commitment here as well, as it relates to you. I'm going to get some messages, and I think we're going to try and wrap this up. So let me see, what's your person? Spirit, what might this person wish to say to the collective? First of all, I'm going to tell you, they're coming back changed. That's what I feel. Whoever this is that's coming back in, they're changed, okay? They might even look at you funny. Like when you see somebody for the first time, you see like a baby for the first time, you can't stop studying them. I don't know why I'm getting such a weird, I don't know, a reunion, or kind of a, I don't know, weird dynamic as such when they come back in. They're going to be kind of studying you in a way, I feel. And I think it's because to them, this is like a mystery, like, how did this happen? Or why do I feel so strongly? Or something like that. I'm trying to figure out what this connection really is. What did I just say? Lord have mercy. They just had to get clear about some stuff and get things out of their way, which they could very well still be doing, that was not only interfering, but was a distraction to this connection. I felt out of control with my feelings. I needed time and space to regroup. I didn't mean to hurt you. Wow. Okay. I'm waiting for the right time. Look, I'm telling you, they are definitely getting some things together now. I haven't felt this way about anyone else ever. This is definitely uncharted territory for this individual. Look, if they come and examining you, you remember I told you, okay? Examining your face, looking at you like you're some kind of, otherworldly creature. That's why. Look, I'm afraid of getting addicted to you, lost in you. That's what this emotional balance is around, because I'm telling you, you have some kind of power already over this person, or they feel like you do here. Back, it says, I didn't think I could be what you needed or wanted me to be. So let's just talk about this for a minute. This could have been why they chose a different option in the past, or why you guys are not together. But remember what I said coming into this? It's almost like they're studying and they're doing things to be more of what you. I mean, this is incredible. This is beautiful. Yeah. It says, I've been hiding my real feelings not just from you, but from myself. Okay. And they want to know if you're going to reject them and if you're still mad at them in some way. That could also be part of that fear because they definitely don't want that to happen. Look, there's a lot of cards here. Maybe that's part of the conversation. I'm worried about being able to come up to your expectations. This is a person that holds you in very, very, very high regard. And I definitely know they don't want to be rejected, but they also don't want to come together and then have you kind of push them out as well. Now, this might be their own wounds, obviously, that is speaking, and that stuff that ultimately they would have to work on. Or maybe that's something that could be talked about if you want this person, obviously, in your life. Because this is a fear that they definitely have. They want to be on your level. They want to be the only person that you need. Okay. Yeah. It says, I've learned so much from you, even if you don't know it. Thank you from that. So again, they could be learning from you in some way, shape, or form. I told you that earlier, even going back through text, going back through photos, anything like that, remembering things. I really think there's kind of this studying that is kind of taking place, and as they're growing as well, like they're very curious. And I think they're digging in, they're changing because again, they're seeing things much more clearly here. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it right there. This is quite beautiful. So I think we're just going to leave it right here and I'll jump in and get something else for you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.